Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So everybody's been asking if the whole thing with Vince McMahon and Kevin Owens was botched, or if it was real, if Vince actually bled, or if it was like some sort of a blood pack on Vince's forehead that they were able to disguise. Well, according to Dave Meltzer on last night's Wrestling Observer Radio, he stated that Vince McMahon did indeed bleed for reals. Vince McMahon possibly bladed himself backstage and then used what they called new skin to cover up the cut that he put there previously, so that way when Kevin Owens did do the headbutt, it busted Vince wide open. At 72 years old, I don't know if this was smart. I mean, all we have to do is look back to earlier this year with Shibata. And I'm not saying only Vince was in danger, because if you look at the Shibata incident, Okada took the headbutt. Like Vince took the headbutt. Okada was fine. Shibata gave the headbutt, like Owens gave the headbutt, and Shibata was the one that almost died as he suffered bleeding on the brain and other injuries. So yeah, it wasn't smart for either guy. A clean headbutt shot to the head like that is not a smart thing to do. Typically in pro wrestling, when you're going to do a headbutt shot like that, you position your hands in one of two ways. Either your hands on their forehead so you actually headbutt the back of your hand, or you actually headbutt your thumbs. It doesn't shock me though the way this all went down, because I've heard interviews with wrestlers in the past that worked with Vince in the ring, and Vince is always telling them, if you're gonna hit me hard, make it look real, just do it. So it doesn't surprise me. Vince was probably in the back with Owens before this saying, hey, if you're gonna do it, make it look real. So that's the story of what happened. Vince McMahon really did bleed. He possibly, according to Meltzer, bladed himself beforehand and then used some new skin, which they use in Hollywood for makeup and whatnot, to cover up where he bladed himself to make himself bleed. But that's going to do it for this edition of Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.